If you're out there, duck.
What? What am I watching, bro? What am I watching? Ah! My eyes! Ow. Let's watch Llamas with Hats epilogue. The other week we watched the full series, and turns out there's a 20-minute epilogue. It ended very sadly in my memory, so I really want to see. This came out like 7 months ago. This is recent. So, from what I remember, the plot of the previous one, there's these two llamas, Carl and Paul, and Carl keeps doing very fucked stuff and gets reactions out of Paul, but eventually Paul leaves him, so then Carl kind of goes insane and kills every single being on the earth, and then himself. And that's where we left off. Phone? Oh.
Carl! Is that a hand?
Whoa, I think it is.
How did it get in here?
I left the window open. I take full responsibility.
A hand wouldn't just wander in through an open window.
I'll see. Carl! Bro.
Carl!
It's been a windy day.
Carl!
I felt definite gusts earlier.
A breeze does not explain a severed hand.
I don't like the accusatory tones in your voice.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
I'm a pillar of the community and a known philanthropist.
I know, Carl. I just don't understand how a human hand ended up on our floor.
Well, let's retrace our steps. What have you been up to today?
I've been waiting for the plumber all day, but he never showed up.
Oh.
Oh, man. I sure wonder whose hand that is.
What? What is it?
You're gonna laugh. This has all been a huge misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
A man came by earlier trying to get into our bathroom.
Okay.
I thought he was some kind of pervo, wanting to touch our you-know-whats.
Oh, no.
So I made a citizen's arrest, and then nibbled his hands off as a citizen's punishment.
Carl!
I was protecting the sanctity of the
He was protecting the house, man. Come on, it was self-defense.
bathroom.
You bit off a man's hands.
I believe I said
In
nibble.
self-defense.
Words mean things.
This is terrible, Carl.
I can see now that I reacted without knowing all the facts.
I can't believe you're capable of such a thing.
It was a confused moment. Tensions were high.
I don't know, Carl.
I'm as much a victim as anybody.
I'd like to believe you, but...
Well, believe this. I, Carl, solemnly swear, on my honor as County Comptroller and President of the PTA, that I will never harm a living soul ever again.
Yeah, sure thing, Carl. Sure thing, brother. Sure thing. We believe you. We believe you. Phone. Y'all see, this is after he destroyed the entire world, man. He destroyed everything. He killed everyone. Yo, that's Paul's hat. I really wonder where this is gonna go. Everything is dead. How's this gonna be 20 minutes? Damn, the ketchup building. Cinema. Yeah, this is where we left off. This is where we left off in the last episode, chat.
Carl! I didn't do that. Carl! Carl!
Man, he was the last living being alive. Carl. Don't go towards the light, Carl. The hands of light. Last living human being alive. That's a fucking llama. Okay, maybe that's a llama. Okay, the last living being alive, not a human being. Living being. The last living. Did I say human? The last llama alive. Okay, the last living being alive. Look, man, the creator of the series does a really good job at humanizing these llamas. Okay. Carl! Is he going to hell? Probably, right? There's no way he's going to heaven. Damn. This is giving like indie horror game vibes.
Paul?
We're ready for you, Carl.
Oh, hey.
What is
Ready
that?
for what?
Yeah, that's the question, huh?
It's a ball
Well, you
sack.
coming?
I think I'll just... Ah, there we go.
What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe I ate too many hands and now I have hand powers.
That's not what's going on here. Hey, get away from me. Don't touch my tomb. Don't touch it. Hey, that's my tomb. That's my tomb.
What
Now
the?
you've done it. You're in big trouble, Carl.
What am I watching, bro? What am I watching?
Trouble? Me?
That was my tomb.
Hey, buddy, I just
The what? His toe? His toe? His tongue?
work here.
What? No, you don't. What?
You know, I've never eaten tube meat before.
You wouldn't?
I've eaten pretty much everything else.
But why? Why would you do this?
Do not mess with Carl, man. Do not mess with Carl.
Maybe I'll get tube powers.
All right, we're done.
Ah, spoil sport.
The tube did not want to be eaten.
All right, I'm sorry I tried to eat your tube meat. That was wrong of me. I had a rough childhood. Street crime, gang violence, El Nino.
El Nino? What's that supposed to mean? What's El Nino supposed to mean? What do you mean? That just means the child.
My mother was a big balloon. She used to tie her string around my leg and float me around the city, dropping me into dump trucks.
All right, look, if you're willing to... No.
Ew!
I can't believe you've done this.
Neither can I. You taste like old guacamole.
Well, that's that, I suppose.
No hesitation. 0.5 seconds, man. He really wanted to eat the tube meat.
Apparently, tube meat should be sipped, not chugged. Paul. Paul!
He's still
Help
chasing
me.
Paul. What the?
Well,
What?
there's no helping old Carl now.
Yo, this is the most animated these llamas have ever
Done
been.
it this time. Unless...
Yeah, he has arms now.
Paul! If you're out there, duck!
What? What am I watching, bro? What am I watching? Ah! My eyes! Ow. Yo.
I remember this place. This is where I first saw Paul. It wasn't during the day, though. I remember the moon was out.
Oh, please, make it dark. It's too bright. Yeah. Yeah. There he is.
I always thought of you as made of moonlight because of that first night.
How I tell you this had romantic undertones and you call me crazy. You called me loco. Loco, I say. That's crazy. I was thought of you as made of moonlight. My ass, bro.
You were looking for something. I don't remember what. It wasn't important, and you never found it. Maybe we're both still here. Maybe we've been here all along. Just two llamas in a meadow.
Damn.
Maybe if I... Aha! Let's see.
What is that?
Oh, yeah. It was a pen cap.
Pen cap.
I never understood how you could hold a pen. Lost again.
With his hoof. Also, chat, important question for the people in the YouTube comments as well. Are you a Carl with a K believer or a Carl with a C truther? Because whenever I hear it, I imagine it with a C. But I know a lot of people read it with a K. Which one do you feel in your heart is true? I think with a C. It just feels better to me. But many people read it with a K.
Well, there go all our plans.
Come on, it's just a little rain.
Washed away. Washed away.
Oh!
If you don't want to go out, there's plenty of things we can do inside.
I think, okay, game theory. I think this is Carl's personal purgatory. Like, he died. And this is his purgatory as a punishment for all his many, 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 many crimes.
Like what?
We could play Truth or Dare.
Okay, Carl. Truth.
Why? Why did you leave?
There are threads that hold us together, Carl.
The red thread, bro. The red threads. Do you know what the red thread means in Japanese? What's it called? Mythology. It's the red thread of love that connects you to your lover, bro. Genuinely, bro. Genuinely, bro. Not to put my fucking tinfoil hat on, but come on.
That connect us to every other living soul.
You left me over
The red
knitting?
string of fate.
Every time you killed someone, you cut another thread. One by one, by one, by one. And eventually, there just weren't any left. I didn't leave you, Carl. You left the world.
True.
I choose Dare.
Bury yourself in a deep hole. Stay there forever. Spend the rest of time in darkness and solitude. Free the rest of us from you.
Man. That's dark. He did it though. He did it.
Oh, there you are.
Didn't I eat you?
What are you doing in this big gross hole?
I'm becoming a productive member of society.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be a good boy from now on, so Paul will forgive me.
Yeah, I think you're
That's crazy. Okay, I think the ship has sailed though. I think that ship has maybe sailed.
the wrong track here.
Let's agree to disregard what you said because you're wrong.
Well, I'll leave you to your hole then.
Why am I on the wrong track?
You don't deserve forgiveness.
True.
You're pretty judgmental for a tube.
You killed everyone you ever met, Carl.
That's a very negative way of looking at things.
Literally everyone.
Yeah, and I feel very bad about it.
You only feel bad when something you want gets taken away from you.
Stop it.
You never feel bad when you're ripping things away from everyone else.
You're doing it again, Carl. You're doing it again.
Well, I don't want all this tube meat to go to waste.
Should have ate the tube meat. Maybe just maybe he killed the other 12. He killed everyone on Earth. Everyone and everything. Oh wow. Oh wow. I remember this. He did this, right? It's the mountain of faces. The what did he call it? He had a name for it. He had a name for it. He made this beautiful thing. Hit that shit though. Hit that shit. Yo. Is this fucking Ice Age?
Day, friend.
Is it?
Somewhere it is.
This reminds me of JoJo's Part 5. What happened to what's his name? The pink hair one. You know, I forget his name, but if you watch the anime, you probably already know what I'm referencing.
Do you think I'm beyond redemption?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't even know me.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
I once cut a guy in half with a hula hoop.
Wow.
The trick is building up enough momentum.
I see.
I made a hula hoop out of human skin and bones, and then I made another guy eat the hoop. Lengthwise.
Aha.
I stuffed a bunch of orphans into one huge hula hoop and then rolled them down a hill into a lake. On Christmas morning.
You must love hula hoops.
Not really. I just killed so many people that there happens to be multiple hula hoop examples.
Well, that all sounds pretty terrible.
It was. I'm a no-good son of a you-know-what.
And what have you done to redeem yourself?
Well, I said I was sorry. Like, a lot.
I don't think that's going to cut it.
Oh yeah? What do you know?
I'm an acorn.
What does that have to do with anything?
You could be an acorn too.
I don't think that's a solution to my current predicament.
There are no solutions. Not for you. Not anymore. You gotta grow into a big, beautiful tree.
I don't want to grow into a tree. I'm Carl.
Well, Carl's a dangerous sociopath with a long history of violence.
Whatever.
True.
Oh, you were quoting me. I said that. Ugh. What's with all the rain? Get a life! You know what?
Damn.
I don't know what kind of establishment you're trying to run here, but I'm leaving.
He's the whole screen. Yo.
I'm finding Paul. I'm sorting things out between us. He'll listen to me. He'll understand.
Sure.
He...
I'm sure he will, man. There he is, bro. There he is.
He's dead. How did I forget that?
Yeah.
Dead. And it's my fault. I did this. Carl did this.
Not so bad thinking about becoming an acorn tree now, huh? Yo, why is it so cinematic? Holy shit, it's giving artsy independent film. And it's Llamas with Hats epilogue.
Paul! I hope you're having a better time than I am. I really mean that. I think I'm lost, Paul. I don't think things are going to work out for me. But you've still got a chance.
Yo, he's in a hell of his own making,
As long
chat.
as you stay away from me. Or I stay away from you.
We're back in the water. The acorn. He became an acorn. Can acorn trees grow underwater? Yo. The only tree on Earth came from a psychopathic llama, bro. Lore. Why TS hit so hard? TS hitting hard for real, man. Cinema. Actual cinema, bro. What the fuck? Wait, it's glad I left after credit scene. After credit scene, for sure, right? Right? Yes. After credit scene, chat. Yo, we need theories on this. Yo, Carl realizing a mistake after killing the acorn is likely the first time he's ever felt non-selfish regret. Dude, if written several thousand years ago, this would be studied in schools as a philosophical tragedy. Damn. You hear that? That's the sound of forgiveness. Screaming and then silence. True! That is... Oh, I like my friend, but I realize I'm bad for their life. I want my friend happiness more than I want to be around my friend. So I must leave their life. Dude, for yourself in a default state of forever. The fact that that's what a seed does. A seed... Yeah, true! A seed is a thing that's buried in a hole and stays there forever. But the seed still grows into a tree. Something that will silent and moving... is able to nourish other things. It is passive action. He did it. In the end, exactly what Paul asked for him for once in his life. Yo, an epilogue longer than the whole series is wild. Turning fucking Llamas with hats into a surrealist film is crazy. Bro, that's crazy. Get mad bad at the retirement. Dude. Yo. Beautiful, man. I love reading YouTube comments and stuff like this.